Good morning, family. It's your boy Hack10 back with another video. And in this video today, I'm going to be reviewing the PS Vita and letting you guys know if it's worth buying and is it, if it's up to par with today's technology. So, the PS Vita is probably, again, one of my favorite gaming systems, consoles, handheld system. It is a successor to the PlayStation Portable, which I reviewed a couple of weeks back. So this is the upgraded version of, let's call it the PSP, but so this is the PS Vita. I don't know why it's called PS Vita, but yeah. So it looks basically like the standard PSP. Only difference is the screen's bigger. You got dual analog sticks. I'll get in more depth with that, but just want to let you guys know that this is a pretty good handheld system. So let's get in depth in this video and let's talk about it. Okay, guys, so this is the PlayStation Vita, Sony's second handheld console, or mainstream console handheld system. This is the successor to Sony's previous handheld system, the PlayStation Portable. The PS Vita was really released way ahead of its time. This console is really big improvements coming from the original PSP. There was a rumor in the makes of a PSP 2, and this is what we got. We got the Vita. So let's go over with some key specs, and I go over with the interfaces and everything on the console. So before I even begin, this is not the original PS Vita. As we know with PSPs, Sony released like 5 versions of those things. This is actually the Model 2 or the PS Vita Slim. With the consoles PS4 Slim, blah, blah, blah. They made a slim model with their Vita. So difference is it's much more lighter. Battery life is improved on this. Buttons and interfaces is also improved. The start and select buttons are a little bit bigger. It also has a built-in 1 gig internal memory, while the original Vita didn't have any internal memory. Now, the downside to this is there's no 3G/4G support. The original Vita, it had the Wi-Fi and 3G or 4G built into it. This slim model doesn't have it, as it is discontinued. And another downside to this is the screen is not an OLED panel anymore. It's an LCD screen, but the screen is brighter than the OLED. Don't get me wrong, but the OLED is more vibrant, and this screen is less prone to failure. As the OLED panels, usually after some time they do start failing. You see, burning images on the screen and stuff like that. But that's the version. That's the drawback of OLED panels. But it's LCD panels, you never see anything like that happen. Only thing is the colors are not that vibrant compared to OLED, but it is brighter. Again, it is brighter. Another thing is the touchpad is much more smaller compared to the original Vita, where it was bigger. And just by holding it like this, you just holding it like this, like actually playing the game, because the pad was so big, like you just accidentally touch the touchpad. So that's one, that's the difference between the Slim and the OG model. But after that, they both share the similar internal specs. Just the screen is different. So anyways, it's rocking. The CPU is a ARM Cortex A9, which is clocked at 2 gigahertz, running 4 cores. Yep, 4 cores. It is using a 512 megabyte RAM, which is pretty decent. The Xbox 360 and the PS3 was also using 512 megabytes of RAM, 256 for games and another 256 for the system menu. So I'm pretty sure this is doing that same thing. The GPU is a SGX54 MP4 Plus. I have no idea what brand that is. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with Cortex. But like I said, it's the LCD. Original one had the OLED model, but they both have, the screen size is 5 inches. Looking like this, it doesn't really, yeah, my fault. Yeah, it's just 5 inches with a screen resolution of 960 by 544. And the more colors is 16.78 million colors. It is a capacitive screen, touch screen, fully touch screen, multi-touch display, and also multi-touch in the back of the touchpad. You know, cameras, has 2 cameras, same with the original model. Both of them are 0.3 megapixels. One of the worst cameras ever. You know, you got the front-facing camera right there, 0.3, and the back, 0.3. These cameras are bad, like they're really bad. I don't suggest using this to record anything other than, you know, if it's game, if the game that you're playing uses those cameras, that's it. But for you actually taking it, no, sorry. So this console came in different colors. The OG model, the OLED model, only came in black and white, while the Slim came in aqua blue, black, green lime, pink, metallic red, silver, and much more. But other than that, that's pretty much it, to be honest with this specs wise. So now let's go over with, oh sorry, it also has a gyroscope and a accelerometer, you know, for motion. Has a built-in microphone. That's it for now. So let's get to the interfaces. So the front here, you got your large 5.0-inch LCD touchscreen display, multi-touch support. You got your D-pad right here. You got your speakers, stereo speakers. You got your home button, PlayStation button. You got your dual analog sticks. And on these analog sticks, there's like a little bit of rubber on it, which helps you grip it compared to the PSP. Even though I didn't have a problem using it, but you know, you got your cross, circle, square, triangle button. Your start select. You got your front-facing camera. You look on the side, there's nothing there. Look on the other side, there's nothing there as well. Looking at the top view, you got your L and R button. You got your power button right there. You got your, this is your LED lights. This one goes from green to orange to red. Green stands for it's powered on, it's running. Orange means it's charging. And red means it's gonna die, it's low battery. This one here is a blue LED light. This one is for notifications and stuff like that. I think green and blue, just like the PS3, it's really good color combinations. It really looks nice when it's on and turned. This right here, it says PS Vita. This is actually the game cartridge. Yep, the PS Vita didn't use UMD disc like the PSP did. It used its own proprietary game chips. As you can see here, this is what the Vita game card would look like. But this is not the game card. This is a micro SD adapter, which I'll show you guys in the video. That's why I'm using this. And inside here is, get this out, Micro Center 32 gig. This system does have its own memory card, but I'm not using it because it's really expensive, and I'm gonna show you guys that slide in a minute. This light here is an LED light. It tells you know that the system is reading the content of the card, and you shouldn't remove the card or even turn off the system when that light's on. Let's put that in. We got our volume buttons right here. On the bottom here, we got our serial number. Go get it focused. You can use that serial number, I don't care, because this concept is discontinued. You can see here PHH 2000. This is the Model 2, it's a slim. We got charger port or USB connectivity port. It's a USB micro. The OLED model of the PS Vita uses a proprietary charger port, which was also expensive and usually breaks on you. We got our microphone right here, headphone jack, and right here is one of the reasons why this console failed, is because of this slot right here. This is the PS Vita's proprietary memory card slot. They should have just opted using micro SD cards instead of using that. I don't have I'll throw a picture up on the screen to show you guys what it looks like. But that memory cards, those memory cards were very expensive. 4 gigs was just costing like about $30, and the highest, which was 64 gigs, was costing just as much as how much the console cost. So it's very expensive. That's the reason why one of the reasons why the consoles failed. The marketing was horrible. Sony didn't really did that much for this console. Okay, coming to the back here, you got your 0.3 megapixel back camera, and you have your touchpad right here. This whole area right here where you see the dots is your touchpad. Certain games, you're playing a game like this, boom boom, and you put your finger here, and then in the game you actually see your finger. Or sometimes games, usually like games like Sly Cooper, if you touch the back, it shows you where you gotta go and your objectives. You can see here it says Sony model, and it says Computer Entertainment Inc. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And oh, sorry, you can see in the back here, there's no ways for you to open this. There's no battery compartment door, anything like that. Yeah, so the battery in this is not usually replaceable. But if you are tech savvy and you know how to open these things, you can open and replace yourself. I do know that the Vita Slim is a little bit harder to actually open it to replace the battery, compared to the OLED model. OLED model is easy to replace the battery because you just remove this back panel and the battery is literally right there for you to replace it. But with the Vita Slim, you have to remove the back panel. You have to remove another circuit board that's connected to the battery, and then to get the battery out. So that's another thing about that. But anyway, so that's it. I'm gonna turn this on and just let you guys know this Vita is fully hacked. It's modded to its full potential. So I'm gonna turn it on and show you guys that. All right, guys. So it's pretty easy to turn this on. Just like the PSP, on the older PSP, there's a little switch here you slide up to turn it on. This one has a little power button. And you just press and hold the power button until you see that green LED. Again, like I said, this is modded, so this is why you're seeing this logo, this molecule logo. If it's not modded, you'll see the PlayStation logo instead. Alright, so this is the lock screen. It's pretty much like a phone, to be honest. If you press the power button once, it turns off fully. Press it again, it turns back on. I don't know how I'm focusing here. Alright, so like I said, it's a touch screen module, so you just swipe, and this is your home screen right here. It's fully touch. When you touch, you can select something, or you can use the analog stick or the D-pad. So like I said, this is a modded console. You can see here I have the molecule shell, auto plug-in, the Vita homebrew browser, INSO, button swapper, and Vita shell. The button swapper is something I had to download because this is a Japanese model PS Vita, where the cross and circle buttons are swapped. So circle was to select and cross was to cancel. So you download this plug-in and it swaps those for you. So the Vita, you can see here, we go into settings. I'll show you guys everything about it. You can see here Henuku, here we got PSN snoofing. So let's go into system settings for you guys, show you the version number. You can see here is system software is 3.60, and you see those Chinese characters. If you see this, that means that your console is modded. Usually the latest version of the Vita, the last version to be released by Sony was version 3.73, I believe, which is right there. So the sweet spot for this software, for this hack, is if you use version 3.60. That's probably the best one because all the plugins and stuff works perfectly for that version. So battery life is pretty much decent on this thing. It's better than the OG, the OLED model PS Vita. Another plugin you should definitely get is the battery percentage plugin. The original Sony's original battery indicator right here, there's no percentage there. So the reason why I recommend you getting the percentage is because this icon is not accurate. It's really not accurate. Like the only time you see this move just a little bit right here is when the battery gets to 50. Then when it gets to 40, moves again, then 30, then 20, and then that's when it gets to turn red. So if you guys don't have the percentage, and let's say you took out the box and you can see the battery's full here and it's on 67%, you're going to think that, oh, it's fully charged, but it's not. So I just get the percentage right here. Game wise, you see these are all the games I got for it. I got God of War, Little Big Planet, Tearaway, Gravity Rush, really good game. Final Fantasy X, Wipeout, really good game. Sly Cooper, really good game. You can play all the Sly Cooper trilogy games on this. I don't have it right now, but I did have it before in the past. Show you guys right now. Trophies. See here, got Decent Time, Gravity Rush, had Metal Gear Solid, Rayman Origins, all the Jacks, Ratchet and Clanks. I didn't get to play 2 right there, but yeah, 2's right here. Okay, God of War 2. Okay, what's this one? What was that? Okay, Ratchet and Clank 3. No, I didn't do that one. Go to PlayStation Network for a minute here. PS Vita. Got All Stars Transformed, Need for Speed, Uncharted. I can get the game back. Nation Racers was alright. PlayStation All Stars, Rayman Legends. Where's the rest of the PS Vita games I had on this? On the trophies. Oh, here we go. Okay, we got Slide 2, my fault, Slide 3. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, games you can emulate. You can emulate N64, Game Boy, PS1, PSP. Usually the mod for this is called the Adrenaline, which allows you to run the PSP system and all PSP games on the Vita. I had it before, but I currently don't have it. I would throw a picture on the screen. Hopefully I still have that picture on my phone because I did remember taking a picture of it. But yeah, you can just get any PSP games running on this thing. I personally wouldn't do it because so yeah, Vita. Let's show the camera. The camera, like I said, it's really bad. Show you guys right now. The camera is really bad. Just look at that. It's really bad. Look at that. It's really bad compared to this. Compared to that, it's not really good. Then you got the front camera. Looks really bad. That's the front camera right here. You see that? Look at the LiDAR. Whoa. See the LiDAR? Whoa. Okay, that's weird. You can see the LiDAR scanner right there. It's just flashing. But yeah, the camera in this is really bad. Like, don't take any pictures on this thing. So let's get to some games. Play some Sly Cooper these in time. Probably one of the best games on this thing. Or yeah, one of the best games. To show you guys a little gameplay, I don't want this video to be too long. So, like I said, so is this thing worth it in buying in 2022? Yeah, I think so, because you know, you can pretty much mod this thing to its full potential, make it an emulator powerhouse. You can just get any PS Vita game and just, you know, play it on here. Just don't buy any memory sticks, because those are really expensive. Really expensive. Drawback is it takes pretty long to load. I don't know why this takes long. It's flash memory. Let me show you guys that LED light. You can see here. Oh damn, I forgot about this. I was actually doing this mission right here. I'm gonna have to, let's quit the menu for a minute. I forgot I was doing that mission. Just want to show you guys just quick gameplay and the graphics on this. It's really much better than PSP. Well, of course it has to be. Let's save data. No, do not want to see this full story again. Yeah, so it's pretty much worth it because, you know, especially during this pandemic, or you just sit at home doing nothing, you know, you're bored. PS5s are expensive, 3DSs are expensive, Switches are expensive. Just pick up a Vita and you're set to go. I usually play this when I don't have anything else to do. Same with my PSP. See, it's taking a little while to load right now. It's pretty, you can skip this. Yes. Okay, so let's take a look at the graphics. It's playing this game on PS3 is way more better looking, but you know, this is a handheld, so what do you expect? So it's a Sly Cooper, you know. Always loved these games, especially the PS2 era. If you played the others, if you played the other Sly Cooper PS Vita games, same controls, nothing different. You know, you use the R to run.
Don't forget you can double jump. Just jump, then press the X button again while you're still in the air. Right. Just another one of my many talents. If you find the need to adjust your perspective on things,
press and hold this button. You can show the quick menu, which allows you to turn on Bluetooth, turn off Wi-Fi, put on airplane mode, control the screen brightness, things like that. And if you want to go home, press the button and boom. Yep, so that's all I can show you guys for today. So now let's close this video, and that's pretty much it with the Vita. If you hold on the power button to fully shut it down, and boom. Also, this is the charger. This is the charger that comes with it. You know, Sony. This is the same PS3, PS4 AC adapter, and at the end of it, just a little USB. And at the end, it's a micro. It's pretty much the same one you get from the PS4, PS3 controller. No, sorry, PS4 controller. This thing charges really slow. It charges at 0.2 amps, but it charges the Vita pretty fast. But if you're gonna use this for anything else, it charges slow. So let's close this video up, and alright guys, so that's it for today's video. And again, like I said, I think that owning a PS Vita in 2022 is definitely worth it. You know, as long as you know, if you mod it, or if you have any, you can get any games stuff cheap on the market. But to be honest, the best methods of mainly the best purpose of buying a PS Vita in 2022 is if you're going to mod it and you're gonna download crazy bunch of games on this thing, especially emulators. This is an emulator powerhouse right here. You could play PSP games, you know. I personally wouldn't, like I said, I personally wouldn't install PSP games on this, you know, the Adrenaline mod, because I already have a PSP, so I wouldn't. I mean, it would be great to play the games into one system and, you know, have a larger display and battery life, but I'll just stay with the PSP. Other than that, you know, it's pretty good. Like I said again, stay away from the memory cards. Do not buy any memory cards for this thing. Official PlayStation Vita memory cards, they're truly expensive. And also try not to buy a modded one. It's easy, well, it's not easy. It's okay. I would say it's in between of easy to mod this thing. It does take a couple of tries to get this to be successfully modded, but at the long run, it's pretty easy. So do not, I repeat, do not buy a modded PS Vita, because they're going to charge you more money than what it usually costs. So just buy the original one and, you know, just mod yourself. It's pretty easy. You can buy the OLED model, which one ever you choose, OLED model, which is the OG model, or you can buy the new improved version 2, the LCD model. So, you know, other than that, guys, thank you again for watching this week's video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now, guys.